Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Brian, Hog Shooter Hot Rods. Work on a lot of stuff, not as many hot rods as we should, but we still do some. And today we're continuing on the journey to get this old blue Chevy truck where we have everything functional. So I'm gonna do air conditioning, and I have my compressor here, serpentine drive, working on connecting all of my lines. So you can see, you've got this manifold connection back here. Trying to use factory stuff. I've got enough gumption to be able to weld this aluminum line together, and I think that'll have me connected completely. The high pressure side, it's kind of a tight turn there for this piece, but I don't think that fitting is the same thread there, so I'm probably going to end up doing something different on that lower end as well. Mainly I just want to get everything buttoned up so AC system's not open to the atmosphere. Some of this stuff has been off and on throughout the years. I did put a new evaporator in it when I put this together. And I know I'll have to change the POA valve to one that is set up for 134A. And there's a few little parts and pieces on the inside of the truck that we've got to nail down for that air conditioning system. I also want to go in and figure out my windshield wipers. I don't even have the arms on them here. Best I remember, they're not even plugged in underneath the dash, so I'm gonna have to crawl up underneath this thing and figure that out. And hey, we'll have this truck where we can park it and bring in a different C10 to do some other work too. I don't know if you even care, but like we're welding this stuff up with a Synchrowave 200 Miller welder. It's one of those deals that will do AC, DC, got a few adjustments on it. It's actually a fairly simple welder to run. And the first thing that I wanted to do was come in and run some practice beads and kind of get myself back to where I could at least weld the aluminum without melting giant holes in it. And all right guys, so here I'm just using a stainless steel brush to clean everything up really good. These AC lines are all used. There's no new material here, so it is pretty dirty. AC systems have oil that runs on the inside of that system to lubricate the compressor, and it just soaks into the pores of the aluminum. Careful with what I use to clean that on the inside because of residual stuff staying in there and you creating a poisonous gas from some of those cleaning products. So I just wipe it out with a little bit of acetone. I sand the outside of the aluminum tube with some 120 grit sandpaper, wipe it down again with acetone, and then I brush it with that stainless steel brush. And you see here I'm even brushing my welding rod to help get some of the oxides off of it. The oxide with aluminum, it forms fairly quick and it melts at a higher temperature than the aluminum itself, so it's important to get it good and clean before you start, and then you have a little better luck. And I'm not a professional aluminum welder at all, so I'm just kind of showing you how I did this. I would not take it as the gospel on how to do aluminum line by any means. It would cost you about $100 for fittings to put this all together, maybe more. So I'm just cheaping out, guys, trying to weld this stuff together. I know if I build this line, that factory manifold will press her. I will have to do something with my lower line and the fitting there, but it's actually possibly going to get changed anyway. Uh, Looking at using a 134A condenser rather than the old R12 condenser that's in the truck, and we get it functioning. But this thing is just taking time and making sure everything fits. We added about a 10-inch long piece in this video clip here, and then in the next couple of clips, I attached this piece into the hoses coming directly from the compressor. So I just added on to, made this line longer so that it'll fit. And I think I can make this thing work using these lines. Now, if you ever have something go wrong, yeah, you're not going to ever be able to buy this line. So you've got that too. So, hey, hang in there. We're going to put some music on, get this thing all welded up so we can get it back in the truck and work on those windshield wipers. All right, got to have the bezel tight or whatever. I guess the switch tight. Yeah, got to have the switch tight. Then you've got the bezel, I guess, should go on next. So I've got to go round that up, and then I have the knob that's got just a simple little set screw on the side. Find the flat on here, line them up, tighten it. You know what to do. Well, the key's on. There's no noise, nothing. So, yeah, I bet it's up underneath the dash. And if you look up under there, you can't quite see where the windshield wiper motor is. Oh my goodness, what do we do? Okay, if you guys can see back past the radio, on down there, there is a windshield wiper motor. It only has 2 spots that wires plug into it. Seems simple enough. I can reach back there and I can feel the connector. I can kind of feel where it needs to plug, but I can't get it slid on there, or I haven't been able to yet. I've been working on it for 15 or 20 minutes, trying to get in there. I really don't want to have to reach over here and pull the dash out again, but I'll do whatever I have to do. I need to get it plugged in so that I can have windshield wipers on this truck. All right, so I've got my truck outside now. There's more room. I was able to get back up in there to the wires that are back here and get them plugged in, and now you can hear it. Yep, it's working. So it's always good when things work for you. Let's watch them out here. Yeah, that'll be good. Whoa, windshield wipers on the truck. That's awesome. Hey, I hear something outside. It sounds like somebody's coming in next door. Let's see what's going on. What do you think, George? Give it the CAT scan, buddy. All right, so 5.3 liter out of a Suburban, swapped into a C10. Not exactly groundbreaking, earth-shattering stuff, right? But it is the first one that I have done on my channel, and still have some things to do to the truck. We're missing a few pieces here. Probably end up pulling this whole front clip off. It's just got a few bolts in it. I had it on here basically to get all the parts together so I knew what I had, and it's easier to keep them all bolted to something than it is having them lay everywhere. The nice thing about this rig is all the rust has already been fixed on it. Tons of rust repaired on the cab. It does have a high hump in there. We'll get a better look of the inside of this thing. We're going to have to do some serious cleaning because it's pretty ugly in here. But I think that I have all the stuff I need to make this 5.3 work. Just have, you know, the usual mountain of wiring, plastic parts, coils. Yeah, even have my nice rollers, the old turbine wheels on here. This thing was sitting in a field for quite a few years before I was able to snag on it and get it in here. It was kind of looked like this old tailgate, all beat up. But hey, much better now. All the body works pretty well there on it. So we can just focus on getting the other stuff done. So that's going to be our 2021 project, I believe. Probably won't have too many more videos of the old blue truck. Maybe just some burnouts and going to some car shows with it and stuff. It's pretty well put together. I think it's ready to hit the road. This truck, however, you can see it's missing a lot. A lot of it's there, but it's missing a lot. So it'll make good content. I'll try to put together some good C10 videos for 2022. I'm hoping, you know, midway into 2022, we get the 1,000 subscribers that we need to move to that next step on YouTube. So I appreciate each one of you that have subscribed. I can't imagine, never believed that there would be 400, 500 people that would watch what I did from all over the place. But it's cool. I do it just to document what I'm doing out here and to share that with you guys. So I appreciate you so much. And, you know, we'll end this one off with George asking you guys if you would please like, share, and subscribe. It's one tabby power. That's what it is. It's a big tabby, though. It's going to take it to move this truck. It's heavy.